What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel, Mystic Watch. And today we're gonna be focusing on some Elsword. So if you guys haven't heard of this game, don't worry, hold tight, and we'll get you buckled up. But this is a sponsored video. I just want to let you guys know that beforehand, getting into the actual stuff. So Elsword is a game that I spent the last few weeks playing, grinding, just because I needed to satisfy that MMO addiction. You know, if you guys have tried to play some Bless Online, were disappointed, playing some other stuff, this is the game to try out. Well, this is the game that I personally enjoy only because I played, I played MapleStory for so many years that Elsword is definitely a great transition for me. So if you have that similar taste, be sure to check out Elsword, and the link will be down below. So what kind of game is Elsword? Elsword is, at its core, it is a 2.5D side-scrolling MMORPG. So if you guys aren't familiar with RPGs, it's a lot of grinding, a lot of character customization, whether it's gear, weapons, different classes, different skills, things of that nature. So the game, like I said, is very nostalgic feeling to me. You can tell by the art style that, it's been out for a long time, but it has, nice animation. They updated most of the art. And the cool thing about it, that you don't need a supercomputer to run the game. If you could play the game, if you had a computer from 7 years ago, you could play the game now. The game's definitely lasted this long for a reason. Now, if you are also new to the game, it's very easy to pick up. The game goes through the tutorial very quickly, it goes through, getting you into the game very easily. So the transition from being a new player to getting to that late game grinding stuff is not difficult whatsoever. You don't feel like you're lost that much, and progression is very nice and smooth. Now moving forward, the game offers 12 unique characters, each with 3 individual classes, allowing you for a lot of customization and originality. Now each of these characters has, can level up all the way to a maximum level, gain skills while progressing forward. On top of that, they can advance into stronger characters at level milestones. With that being said, the new 7th anniversary just got launched in Elsword, and they released a huge update refreshing a lot of the elements in the game, as well as bringing in a brand new 3rd job for a lot of the classes. So the cool thing is that when you level up and you advance into the new classes, the characters just look cooler. And I was spending a lot of time with the Raven, just because you look like that, emo, wants to slay the world type of thing. And as a kid, that was always my favorite type of class to go with. But besides that, one of the revamped systems of the game is the skill system. Before, you had to pick and choose what skills you wanted, what skills you didn't want, and you weren't able to, without spending items or things like that, you weren't able to go back and fix it. Now, as the game is currently, as you level up, you will unlock skills automatically, and you will no longer need skill points to progress forward. So what happens is that as you hit level 10, level 15, level 20, and so on, all the way up until level 99, you will keep on unlocking new skills, and they'll automatically be there. And what you get to do with the skills is that you get to customize them with different traits. And the traits, each skill, or most of the skills, have 2 traits that you can use. One is usually like a safer trait, which just offers you a nice little buff to the move, and the other trait tends to be a more, diverse type of trait, where there's a big upside or big boost to it, while also having a little bit of a drawback. So it gives you that nice creativity aspect to it, or that risk reward if you're looking for that. So with the new leveling up system, you'll still have plenty of skills, and you will, even though you don't have to pick and choose what skills to unlock, you'll still have plenty of skills to physically use. That there will be, you never will be using the same skills over and over again. You'll have a diverse set of moves and things to use. So the characters have also received visual updates to their icons, intros, and most of the skills. So they look somewhat newer, and you get that nice refreshing 2018 feel. But remember that this is a game that has been out for 7 years now. So the main point for MMO players is to get to those late game dungeons. You gotta grind for the best loot. You want to be at the top of the game, and that's usually why people play MMOs, right? To get through the grind, go through the story, and get to that end game stuff. So at least that's why I play it. and Elsword definitely delivers on that. The game is very dungeon focused, and most of the content focuses on those dungeons. With each dungeon, you know, you get gear, you get weapons, and you know, you just get materials and loot that you just gotta grind. And with each successive dungeon being harder, you gotta keep on grinding the previous ones in order to move up forward by unlocking new gear, new sets, leveling up, and things of that nature. But for whatever reason, if you are getting, you know, you're getting a little used to the dungeon grinding, and you're not feeling it anymore, the game does offer PvP. And if you actually check out the character skills, each skill will have a % damage that it does, or if the move does damage, and it'll tell you the effect it has in the dungeon as well as PvP. Now, moving forward, the cool thing that I personally like about the game is that the anime art style really fits to me. So being that, you know, this channel is very Naruto focused, I'm sure that I have a couple of anime watchers in here. So the game's art style, personally, I really enjoy the game's art style, and I think that, you know, just the nice comic feel, the anime feel, and the panels and cutscenes that they have is more of my taste. Now, if you're wondering if the game, you know, takes money, or if it's free to play versus pay to play, or pay to win, or how is it, you know, the game itself is a free game that you can play, and you know, at any point, the link will be down below. Be sure to check that out. Now, the game itself, like I said, is free to play, and it does have a cash shop, which most other MMORPGs have. And mostly in this cash shop, the things that they offer here are cosmetic stuff, as well as some, you know, like storage expansions or skill slot expansions or things of that nature. So even though they aren't directly, you know, putting you ahead, they give you some luxuries in the game as well. From what I've seen from just playing the game, is that you get a lot of the, you know, you can get a lot of the premium items through actually just playing the game, whether it's through events or things, or quests or things of that nature. So let me know what you guys think about Elsword. You know, if you like the gameplay running in the back, if you know, if this is your type of thing, leave a like down below. If you've been playing this game for a while and you want to share anything with some people, be sure to leave some tips. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you all next time. Peace out.